Hey everyone! So today we're going to the Municipal Codes office to go see what we need to do to start working on these houses. I'm downtown about to go talk to the Municipal Code Enforcement office to find out what we need to do to get started working on our property that we got from the tax deed sale. There's lots of stickers and whatnot on the windows and doors, and the people at the courthouse said we needed to come make sure everything got cleared with them to make sure we were okay to enter the property and everything. So I'm gonna let you know how it goes. So just got back from the Municipal Code Enforcement office and got some rather surprising news. I'll tell you guys all about it when I get back to the house. Sorry, I got caught up in something else. So it turns out that it would not have mattered if I got somebody on the phone or not, because I still would have had to have gone down to their office in person. That's because there are 5 open cases on my 2 houses. So each of them has an unsafe structure case open. Not really a surprise considering their terrible condition. But what was surprising was that the county didn't even seem to know what they had the case open for. One person looked at it and said it was for one thing. Another person looked at it and said it was for something else. I was thinking it would be for the mold inside the house, but no, it actually ended up being for the detached garage. So I just need to either repair it or tear it down. Liberty also had a complaint opened against it for the grass being overgrown, and that was prior to the deed sale, but they still hadn't got anybody out to cut it apparently by the time I got to their office. So they said if I go over there and take care of the yard before their contractor gets there, they won't assess me a nuisance lien, so that's good. So that's 3 cases. The other 2 were both rolling fines. I had never heard of this before. I thought that if somebody filed a complaint against the property and the city had to send somebody out to take care of something like the grass or something like that, that you were just assessed a nuisance lien. But no. Apparently, if the city feels that your property is out of compliance with the municipal code, they can assess you daily fines until the problem is remedied. As we know, Phoenix House is in terrible condition, and it's been vacant for something like 10 plus years. It's had rolling fines accumulating on it nonstop since 2010 at $250 a day. Liberty House wasn't much better at $100 a day. For those of you keeping track at home, that's a total of $59,200 on Liberty House as of the date that I visited their office, and Phoenix House was $901,250. Yes, you heard me correctly. 901, 250 in rolling fines. I literally just started laughing because who would pay that? I asked them why this information wasn't available on the website, like where they keep the nuisance lien information, and they kind of just brushed me off and said that you would never know about these fines unless you actually came into their office and inquired about a specific property, or if you had a title company do a full title search. So this has been a very expensive lesson for the future. Now, am I gonna have to pay all those fines? Not necessarily. They made me talk to 2 separate people, one about the rolling fines and a supervisor about the unsafe structure issues and to get the access pass and so forth. And I ended up being there about an hour and a half or so. And by the way, the meters in front of their office only let you put a maximum of 30 minutes at a time. So I had to keep running downstairs from the 7th floor to keep putting quarters in the stupid meter so that I didn't end up with parking tickets on top of all these stupid fines. I swear it's a conspiracy. I really could have used another person just for that part. Ultimately, they presented me with 2 options. Either pay a $1,500 settlement for each property and then correct the issues, Or I could correct the issues first and then come back and ask their Office of General Counsel for a reduced amount. Now that reduced amount would be off of the total fines, not the $1,500 settlement. I did have several questions, like could I just pay the $1,500 now and then fix the issues and come back and ask their Office of General Counsel what their offer would be, and they said no. You would have to pay the $1,500 up front and it would be non-refundable. So I'm probably gonna go with the $1,500 settlement route just because I feel like it makes the most sense and it's the least amount of headache. For those of you who don't know, Office of General Counsel is a board of attorneys. So I really feel like they could come back and say they're going to give me a very generous offer and allow me to pay something like 1/10 of the fines. So in case you're bad at math, that's still over $90,000 just on the Phoenix house. That's an entire house just in fines. The lady I talked to, she was super nice and she's supposed to send me paperwork. Hooray. But at least I got my access passes so I can begin working on these properties. If you guys are enjoying watching these videos, please hit like and subscribe to the channel and I will post another video as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.